Good evening, everyone. We are now live with another edition of the Legend from the Past and Future show. Well, we got a great show for you tonight. But before we start, Roger, how you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing good, brother. Each day is better than the last.
That's what I'm talking about. That we're gonna circle over to Mr. Nee. Nee,
I
what's
am
up?
doing well. I mean, it's the middle of the week. We're doing what we do on Wednesdays. I'm excited about our guests, so let's go.
Are y'all ready for the guests?
Yeah.
You ready to bring
Then we need to see if we can get her and Deneen play one-on-one. I'm putting my money on Deneen, though.
yeah. Well, we're gonna see what we got. Okay, so coming to the stage. Now she's got an AKA name, so I'm not even gonna call her by her first name. I'm gonna call her by what she wants to be called. Coming to the stage is none other than Honey. Welcome to the show, Honey.
Thank you so much.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. No need to complain.
You know, it's an honor
There you
and
go.
a pleasure to have you. And on the Legend Show, what we do first, we travel back and come forward. So tell everybody where you were born and raised.
Tell everybody, I'm sorry.
Tell everyone where you were born and raised.
I was born and raised in a little country town called Coral Peak, North Carolina. The county was Gates County, and it was about 20 minutes from Suffolk, Virginia.
Okay. What's some of the things that you did while growing up?
Ooh. Well, growing up, I was on a pasture farm. We raised pigs, chickens. We had a cow. We had a horse. I was all in the horse club, and my chickens were also in horse. We raised them with the horse club. My mom had a pet pig called Babe, and we did a lot of farming. Basically, I've done everything on a farm except working tobacco. I pick cotton, chop peanuts, chop corn, watermelon, dug potatoes. So basically, name it, and I claim it.
Wow, you just a regular farmer.
Yeah, it was rough.
So who did you look up to while growing up?
Well, there were a lot of people in my life. My teachers, my coaches. I had good friends. Just a lot of family members.
Okay.
But as far as one person is concerned, as I got older, my coaches from Norfolk State, Darcy Mangrum and Dr. Moorhead, because Dr. Moorhead was the one that brought me into Norfolk State after I had graduated from college. I went and got my master's degree in Glassboro State, which is now called Rowan College. And from there, I went to Camden, New Jersey. And in Camden, New Jersey, I became a teacher, health, physical education. And I also started a basketball program in which we had 2 city championships.
Okay. Now, so what was your major in college?
At Norfolk State University, it was health, physical education, and driver's education with an endorsement in driver's education. And my master's was just health and physical education.
Okay, since I have an education in the United States Army, what does that endorsement that you just mentioned mean? What was that?
The endorsement means that I'm able to teach drivers education in the classroom as well as behind the wheel.
Okay. All right. Now, are you married with children?
I am married to James Bowman since 1988, and I have no children, in which I did, and we tried, but unfortunately, I was not able to because of fibroids.
Gotcha. So one thing that I do know about you is girls trip. Huh?
Yeah, so we love the girls' trip. We go on that practically every year. That's set up by Leota Battle, and we just have a good time. This past 2 weeks, we were in Massanutten, and she actually scheduled out everything to the T and what we're going to do morning, noon, and night, which is great. We enjoy it and we love it. We have
That's awesome.
a keynote night. We have a safari night, line dancing and movie night. And this year we had Caribbean night. So we just do a lot. It's really nice.
So life is just beginning for you then, huh?
Well, I guess you can say yes and no, because I thoroughly enjoyed growing up because I enjoyed coaching. I enjoyed teaching. I still love it.
Wow.
I do line dancing and I teach low pack aerobics on the side. I teach it to my organization, also Delta Sigma Theta sorority, and churches and nursing homes. So I kind of stay busy, even though I have bad knees now. But life is still good. God is good.
Well, I tell you what, before I pass it to Deneen, you weren't acting like you had bad news on the cruise ship.
Yeah, every now and then I'll, take a pill and maybe that'll help. But sometimes I fight through the pain.
Hey, just to let you guys know something before, I think it was her brother wearing a T.C. Williams shirt that day that I met him and her. And I said,
it was my brother-in-law.
Your brother-in-law? I said, bro, were you there with Coach Boone? Is it?
Oh yeah.
Well, now we're gonna hold tight. Man. I'm talking about your brother right now. This is how I met you for your brother-in-law. Yeah. So, hold tight now. So Deneen, go ahead, Deneen.
Okay. So I wanted to go back to, because you grew up on a farm and everything. Do you do any gardening? Are you still that girl?
Oh no, I can't stand it. I hate it with a passion, and I hated it back then.
Oh, right.
But I did it because that was what was asked of me, and that was what my sisters and brothers had to do, because I had 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and we all basically did the same thing: work, played on the farm.
Now, what did you, when you were growing up, what did you dream of becoming?
I knew back then, when I was young, we had a basketball court in our backyard, and on weekends, all the fellas in the area would come and play with my brothers, and my baby sister and I would be out there on the court with them. They would let us play, and that's what started me in basketball. I played in high school. We were at the Central High School, and then we moved to Gates County High. But at Central High School, in the 10th grade, I was all conference, and I was all East. And then we moved to the high school, Well, that was high school then, but we moved to Gates County. We integrated, and I played the rest of the 2 years at Gates County High. And I left Gates County and went to Norfolk State and played all 4 years a starter at Norfolk State. And it was our last year, as a matter of fact, that Norfolk State gave out their first scholarship, and that was to Vivian Green.
Oh,
And that was the same year that we won the first CIAA championship.
oh wow, that's nice.
So that was nice.
So how tall are you?
Back then, I was 5'1" and a half, and I guess that half went somewhere.
So you were a point guard then.
Flashy point guard.
Okay, all right, that's what
Yes.
I'm talking about. Yeah, I was just wondering because when people talk about basketball and they talk about I was playing basketball most of the time it's a tall person. So when it's a short person, that means you must be exceptional, right?
Well, we were pretty good. You know, when I started playing, it was only the roving guard that ran full court. Everybody didn't play full court like they're playing now.
Really?
And I think it was like my sophomore year in college was when they actually went to everybody going full court.
Oh wow! So that was the first. Was that the first scholarship that they gave out? Was that when Title IX came in, where they said that women they had to give scholarships for women as well?
Yeah.
No, I think that was a little before Title IX.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't remember Title IX until I got to until I was at Delaware State coaching.
And just to clarify what Title IX was, Title IX was a law that they put in place saying that everything that they offered men in college sports, they also had to offer women. So just
that's correct. Yes, that's correct.
So, which it's still in effect now, and that has made women's sports bigger than ever. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's all I have for now. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah, Deneen always asks all the good questions. But so with all the basketball that you played and everything, and you travel from one place to another being a coach, how did you drop off, or better yet, what did you take with you, say, like when you left from one area of coaching and you went to another area of coaching? What did you take from one area to the other to help improve the new place that you were coaching, your new job?
Good question.
Well, starting in Camden with the middle school and winning the championship, in which I was just basically getting into basketball myself back then. And as I continued to grow, I took classes. I went to camps. I watched videos. I talked to other coaches. And that's when Dr. Moorhead brought me in as an assistant basketball coach with him at Norfolk State. And I learned a lot again, then along with Doris Mangrum, who was my basketball coach. And with that, to make a long story short, I knew then I wanted to be my own head basketball coach on the college level. So I decided to go to Fayetteville State. But my Dr. Moorhead and Coach Archie, a lot of them felt as though that I wasn't ready to go on the college level by myself. And I felt as though that I was. And so I went on and stepped out in faith and went to Fayetteville State. And so one of the good things about that, I remember we were in a tournament at Johnson C. Smith, and I was playing Norfolk State. My Dr. Moorhead was the coach. So we played him in a tournament at Johnson C. Smith. And my ball players really knew that I really, really wanted to win that game. And we were struggling. At halftime, we were down by 22, 22 points. And I was just frustrated. And I fussed in the locker room. And we came out and we started playing and playing. And the girls really knew that I really, really wanted to beat him. And we threw a press on him that he didn't see coming. And we immediately got back in the game. And we won the game 68-72.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good game.
And then right afterward, Dr. Moorhead came to my room. He never called me honey. He always said, baby, what in the world happened? And I just laughed. And then I thought back, and I said, hey, you all thought that I wasn't ready. In which I proved to them that I was ready. So I took a lot of that with me. And then, and even at Fayetteville State, we won Southern Division Championship twice. I was only there 3 years. And then I got the head coaching job at Delaware State. And went to Delaware State, and I had some awesome ball players there. And they put me on the map. And they with Fayetteville State, but with Delaware State, at least I got into the Basketball Volleyball Coach Hall of Fame, which was good, and I thought that was really, really nice. And they supported me, and even threw me a party afterwards, which I thought was great. So through all of that training. And then even after that, I left Delaware State and went to T.C. Williams. And at T.C. Williams, we also were doing the same thing. We won outside tournament, but we never did win the Patriot District.
Oh,
but
so
we did win.
So that was amazing, because I was reading your bio. It's a plethora of awards and whatnot in there. So I guess when you travel from Fayetteville State, then you went to Delaware State, from Norfolk to Fayetteville to Delaware, somewhere along the way, you lost that half inch.
Sure.
Because you was doing a lot of traveling. I think, them Norfolk people might have kept your half inch since you beat them down like that. They said, well, we're going to keep that half inch.
Right.
All right, I'm going to turn you on over to Army.
Okay.
So how did you get the name Honey? Did you start that or?
No. As a matter of fact, when I was born, a baby in the hospital, my aunt Louise, was the one that named me Honey. But she thought that I was a sweet little cute. She thought I was a sweet little cute little baby. And I had been called that all my life. People would ask me what was my name. It was always Honey. All my friends right now at Norfolk State, they would never know that my name was Mary. And even the professors, all those at college, on college level, people at TC, people at Camden, they all knew Honey. So all my friends called me Honey. So that's what I've been known as, Honey, all my life.
So you know what, Roger, the name, she corrected me with a quickness today. I called her Mary, and she said, but he called me Honey. No more Mary. But tell us about your experience at T.C. Williams. How did you come to meet Coach Boone?
Well, Coach Boone was the driver's education teacher, and I was health and physical education when I first got there. And we just did sport and health. And all the kids in the whole school, as a 10th grader, was mandatory for them to take physical education. And with physical education, driver's education. I was also taught a semester. So when the movie came out, I immediately went to Boone and asked him, but also Petey, the player that was on defense and moved to offense within that game. He also worked with us. He was a security guard at our school. As a matter of fact, we retired together in 2019. But so when the movie was over, I went straight to Boone and asked him, hey, Boone, what was going on? Tell me, what was the truth? What was not the truth? What actually happened? Did it happen like this? And he said basically that the movie, had a lot of not untruths, but things that to make the movie interesting to the public. And so certain things were taken out, certain things were put in. And one of the things that he clearly told me, the first thing, as a matter of fact, he said, "You remember that rock that they threw in Denzel's house?" Well, it wasn't a rock.
Go ahead and say what it was. What was it, honey?
It was a toilet stool full of SHIT. And I said, "You got to be kidding." And Petey backed it up, said the same thing. But that's exactly what it was.
So, the story actually that Yost and Boone had an awesome relationship. Is that true?
Well, I won't say that they had an awesome relationship, but if there's somebody that if they're applying for the same job and I don't get the job, then there's going to be some type of feeling with me. And so, according to Boone, at least they didn't have the greatest relationship of all, but they were able to work together.
Yeah. Okay.
And get the job done.
So the bottom line, they didn't like each other, right?
Well.
Okay.
Oh, man. Okay. Hey, go ahead, Denise.
So, okay, so the movie that we're talking about, since we didn't name it yet, was Remember the Titans. I just wanted to put it out there because
yes,
people recognize that movie. Just wanted to put that out there. But since you were talking about the difficulties that happened in the movie, I wanted to ask the question about some of the challenges that you faced as a woman player and coach during the 70s, 80s, 90s, today.
Well, we were faced with the Title IX, even though it really didn't it existed, but it really didn't exist. We lacked so much. We didn't have, the uniform. We didn't have the money. The buses, to take us where we wanted to go. Our coaching staff were the ones that was driving us to places, as opposed to where the guys had a bus, they had a driver. And even the same thing when I was coaching at Fayetteville State and at the beginning of Delaware State, we struggled. We struggled with scholarships. Everybody that I was playing against, they had like anywhere from 7 to 12 to 15 scholarships. And at Delaware State, I had four, and even with that 4, we were still able to go to the championship game once. And we had a whole lot of exceptional players that were all Black, all American, all conference. And it was a struggle. It was a struggle. And it's still somewhat a struggle to this day.
Right.
Because we don't have the same.
Yeah, I mean,
that the guys have.
the WNBA is actually dealing with that right now, and
Yeah.
obviously it is different. So I think that there are some differences, and so the money rolls differently. So I do understand that. But what I wanted to just kind of also get back to you on your coaching. You didn't just coach; you built programs, and
Yeah.
so
Thank you.
just tell me what were you more of a defensive coach or were you more of an offensive coach?
Well, I've always believed that defense is really the one that wins the game.
Right.
And I basically was both. I was more of a full court presser because if we were able to press and keep them from getting the ball down the court, that was half the ball game. And I had some players that really stepped up to the plate and they were able to read, read the play, read it
Yeah,
to
I
get
love
that
that.
steal.
I love that. I love that. I mean, I actually coached a little bit. I coached at the high school for a year. So, I mean, that's why
Oh,
I
okay.
coached near and dear to my heart. I coached at the high school for a year, and I also was an official in the game. So
Oh,
this is one of my
so
things.
right.
See, yeah, this is what we do.
Yeah.
Those are parts of the game and everything. But yeah, I guess I want to ask. I'm just asking these personal questions because I love it. So,
Sure.
did you have like when you did a full court press? Can you remember what was one of those presses that you did? What was one of them? Was it a 3-2? Was it a 1-2-2? What was it?
It was a it was a 2-1-2.
3-1-2.
And basically I always had that smartest and quickest player in that one position because that was the player that actually was able to see and make that steal.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, there you go. Thank you. That's all I have for now.
you're quite welcome.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say 2-1-2 because that's always the first one they throw out there with that quick person in the middle so they could double up. But
I like the
Deneen don't talk about herself. What she was actually the captain of her high school basketball.
Oh, okay.
All right.
She ain't want to tell you that before you came back on. He was talking about playing you 1-on-1, but I let y'all figure that out. And she a little taller than you. Nobody stole her half inch. She still got her half inch.
Well, back in the day I was pretty good, but right now with these bad knees, you probably could take me to the hoop.
Yeah, well,
This is why we got to coach. Coaching is the next level.
See, that's why. But whatever you was doing when you was dancing, take one of them pills before you go on the court,
See?
and you be straight.
Yeah. Quick feet.
You're right.
Quick feet. And
That's
quick
true.
hands, huh?
That's
The
true.
next morning be an issue, but that game time, you on point. So when
Right.
I was looking at all your awards and everything, the NSU Women's Athletic Association, Female Athletes Senior Plaque Award. Talk to us about some of your awards and how you feel about it.
Okay. Well, going back to the high school, I had the All East and All Conference, and then at Norfolk State, we won the first CIAA championship, and I was captain of the team my junior year, and when I was at Norfolk State, I was assistant basketball coach, but we went to the NAIA, and we never talked about volleyball, but also volleyball. I started the volleyball team at Norfolk State University, in which we won 2 Southern Divisions. I started the volleyball team at Delaware State, and we won the MEAC first CIAA championship.
That's
And
awesome.
And then I started the volleyball team at T.C. Williams.
All right.
Okay, now back to basketball. At Fayetteville State, we won the Southern Division 2 years. And at Delaware State, I was coach of the year twice in basketball
Okay.
and runner-up in basketball. And we won a couple of tournaments that we played in. And I think that was it. Unless I'm missing something.
No, you did good.
Well, you know, I got your bio right here. You know,
Oh, okay.
it's a whole bunch of stuff on there, but you know, you probably like the name. You really don't talk about all your accomplishments, but you've done plethora of things, and it's amazing. And so, last question, I'm gonna turn you over. So, if you had a choice, which would you prefer? I think I know the answer, but I want to hear you. Basketball or volleyball?
Coaching.
Uh-oh.
Hands down in basketball.
There we go. I was like, it looked
Even
like you
though
had
Even though I had my championship in volleyball, I love both, and I love the players.
You got to go with your heart.
Yes.
It's all good.
So what
So
we
and
gonna do?
both of them, I also was in the Jet magazine back in the day. Jet magazine doesn't exist anymore,
That was my question.
Mhm.
but I was in it twice.
Now you know that you don't want to bring up, because I'm not gonna say what, but I had Jet magazine pictures all over my bed.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. Now these young folk don't know, but people my age know what I'm talking. And I had all
Right.
over my room,
Yeah.
all on the wall.
Oh, let me tell you also, I went through the government. I went to Ouagadougou, Africa,
Oh,
and I did a clinic, a basketball clinic. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. In Ouagadougou, I did a volleyball clinic for the national team. The Ouagadougou is the same name as Burkina Faso.
okay.
And let me tell you one thing that was so interesting there. On a Saturday, the girls team came to pick me up, and they took me to a river, and they went in the river, pulled the alligator, or the crocodile, pulled the crocodile out by the tail. They took a string and put it on, tied a chicken, a live chicken, on the string and put it on the stick. And while they fed the chicken to the crocodile, we sat on the alligator, on the crocodile, and took pictures. I didn't want to do it, but they kept saying, "Come on,
You gotta do it.
come on." And so finally I did. I was in the middle of them, but I was still scared. But I thought that was interesting. And then I went, to Morocco
Woo.
in the 80s, and I did a basketball clinic for the championship team. And that was interesting. Very nice.
Now, if that was me, that'd been Photoshop.
Right?
No, that's right.
That'd been Photoshop. No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
So now, honey, Joy Brown is giving you some love. She says hi.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Joy.
Esther and Alexandria says hi.
See what?
She says hi. She says hi. Esther says
Oh. Oh, thank you, Joy.
hi. And Marilyn says she's enjoying the conversation. Your team rallied to beat Coach Moorhead.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
See? Right?
And I guess this is your sorrow.
Which one?
Is that a official league the Mills.
The what?
Lamb-Bowman, they say.
Yeah, well, she's Lamb-Bowman.
Yeah.
It says official Lee the Mills.
Well, see, that's her YouTube name. So identify yourself with your name. So it's Soro Annette Lee.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Isn't that-
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So now, what we're gonna do real quick? We're gonna
Okay.
advertisement, and we're gonna come right back. Okay. So I'm gonna minimize you and bring you back. The name.
Okay, so this is your opportunity to get on board with us. Our first cruise in 2027. The Legends will be cruising to Bermuda from the 8th of August to the 15th. Come and join us. It's going to be the birthday cruise for our fearless leader and his wife. They're those Leos. So come and join us for the cruise. You are going to have best time ever.
Also, we want to talk and recognize our sponsors. We want to thank Mr. and Mrs. J.T. Jones, the owner of J&J Realty Investment Group, LLC in Douglasville, Georgia. Thank you for being our sponsor, Mr. Carol Hanson, the president and CEO of Image Power Incorporated. You may hear him Saturday mornings on WHUR, Mr. C, the time, Tony. And also, we'd like to thank Mr. and recognize Mr. Albert Stokes, CEO and founder of My Econ Incorporated. Okay,
Thank you.
honey.
Yes.
So this last 30 minutes that we have, or less than 30 minutes, we're gonna hit you with a series of questions. We're gonna get to a point where we'll just allow you to say something positive, for the people, and let's do it. So, talk a little bit about your civic involvement.
What?
Your civic involvement, NAACP empowerment program. What exactly?
Yeah.
How did you actually help the community grow?
Well, I'm one of the charter members for the National Museum of History in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
I'm a believed supporter of the Special Olympics,
Awesome.
so I give to them every year. For many years, I've always been with the Coaches Association. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
And of course, Delta Sigma Theta sorority, we are always one of our, we deal with scholarships. We deal with a lot of helping everybody, our organization. So we always giving food drives. We're always giving overseas as well. So we're always sponsoring different things so that we can make money, to give money.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna circle back around. I'm gonna circle back around to remember the Titans.
Okay.
That championship game that they played, was that the actual championship game, or was that a league game?
No, that was one of the things that Boone said, that the game that they played on the film was the game prior to the last game. And they did that because that game was more exciting. And that was why they moved that game to the championship game.
Okay. So they did go undefeated that year, then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, Bertier, was he actually in an accident? Did that take place?
Yeah, yes, he definitely was in the accident, but I don't think it was at that time that the movie said that he was in the accident.
Okay.
But he was in the accident, and he did go on to win, with being a paraplegic.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. So I see you also bowl a little bit too, huh?
Yes, I did. In Camden, New Jersey, we were in a teachers league,
Okay.
and for 2 years in a row, I was the most improved bowler. And I have a little trophy, a little baby trophy. That was for a 202 game. And I thought that was good.
Okay. So
And my average back then was 163.
that's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something about yourself. You're only like 4'5" winning championships. Make no coaches feel bad. You were just showing off. Man.
No,
Athletic.
no, I wouldn't do that.
Hey, before I give it to you the name, everybody out there viewing this broadcast on YouTube, please subscribe to the show. On you, Denise.
Okay, subscribe, share, like, so we can make new content, and so that you can get a notification when we have our next Legends of the Past. Okay, so Miss Honey, I just wanted to say, I mean, after decades of coaching, teaching, mentoring, what accomplishment makes you most proud? Two questions. One question. What accomplishment are you most proud of? And then the second question is, what do you want to be remembered by? Like, what is that thing that you want people to remember you by?
Okay, I think that the most important thing I thoroughly enjoyed watching my student, my ball player, walk across the stage to get their diploma.
Yeah, that's great. Yes.
That was so touching, and I loved it.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's absolutely good. Yeah. Now, what about
And
you? Yeah, what do you want to do? What do you want to? I mean, what do you want them to know? What do you want the future leaders, the future basketball players? What do you want to tell them?
go with your heart. Believe that whatever it is that you want to do, it can be done. All you have to do is believe, trust God, make sure you have Him, number one. And I guarantee you, you're going to come out with all the desires of your heart. It may take a while. It may not be when you want it. But always remember, He's always on time.
Yes.
This is Roger. This is Roger's question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What's next for Miss Honey?
And see why would she do it?
What's
See
next?
how they treat you. Honey, you see how they treat you? See how
You
they
know,
treat you?
yeah, I see. But you know, I really would love to find a way to be able to help people. I always like things people smile and laugh, and I just want them to be happy. And with the man that we have in that White House, it hurts. It truly hurt because he's taken so much from us. And it's not just us, it's from the whole country, even though some of them can't see it yet. But he has. And if it was some kind of way that I could come up with enough money to start some type of organization to help the needy, to help the old people, giving them back their meal train, giving them back Medicaid, he's cut. anything that could help somebody and put that smile on their face.
I love that.
And that will make me happy.
Yeah,
That's great. Thank you for that. Yeah. I mean, you've done a lot of community service, so that's not in that lines up with what you've been doing. There you go,
Thank
Roger.
you.
See that after she take my question and tell everybody she took it. You know why they do that to me, honey? Because he's almost, she is almost favorite. I'm just gonna put it out. I'm just gonna put it out there because she the youngest. She the only female and she the youngest. He just let her get away with straight man. Now notice this. He didn't take none of Army question. Notice that, right? He didn't take none of Army question. But you know what?
Right.
I'm a persevere just like you did. She stole my question. They stole your half inch, and I'm gonna keep right on pushing just like you. I'm gonna keep on. But matter of fact, while we was talking, I did hit Norfolk up. They said they're gonna send your half inch to you in the mail overnight.
I'm gonna collect it. I'm gonna take it.
They're gonna send it to you because after all the stuff you did, you didn't need it anyway. But they're gonna send it to you. I just want to say, thank you so much for being on the show. I mean, because Armin created this platform, and with him and Deneen, they sit out there and put the information out because nobody would know about you on this side, even though you live in Maryland, if he hadn't put you on this platform. And it's amazing with what you've done, even though half inch was stolen, even though what you've done without that. And I just can't imagine what would have happened if they had let you keep your half inch. But
Right?
it's just so great to see people that look like us. Well, you don't look like me, you look better than I do. But people our complexion, let's go with that, doing so many great things. Armin and Deneen, fellow hosts, getting this information out so people would know. And it's important that the younger people that watch this show know about people like you. And thank you so much for coming on. And I'm very proud of everything you have done with or without the half inch.
Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it.
That's nice.
You
Nicely said.
know, yes, it was. That was outstanding. Honey, we're gonna allow you to close out by saying something encouraging. But before you do so, donate to the show. You can scan the QR code that's at the top corner. Donate to the show. We've been doing great. We have close to 900,000 followers. We've just been doing good. So in order to keep this show going, donate to the show and help us keep it going. Next week, our guest will be none other than Sheriff Sessions. And this cat about 7 foot tall. I don't know why he even is sheriff. He's just been playing basketball. But he got to do it and tell us next week. But before we get to him, honey, from one, I guess she's a store. I don't know, but she said, "Good job, my line sister." From your line sister, is that Ethelyn?
Ethelyn.
Oh, thank you, Ethelyn.
And
Thank you.
Lenore Green, she says, "I enjoyed the conversation tonight." And
Thank you, Laura.
and you have I guess it's who's this? The name is that Rena?
Who?
It looked like Renee, 9871.
Renee, she said, she said, "My mentor and friend, I'm so proud of you. You've done so much for me and others. Great interview. Love you."
Oh, my assistant coach at Delaware State.
There you go.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thank you, Renee.
You got great fan clubs. I mean, you got people
Yes.
that value everything about you. So just know that
Yes.
everything that you have done and who you are, it hasn't gone unnoticed.
That's right, because you got 3 more fans tonight.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Roger, is there anything you want to say before we close this out?
Now, I just want to thank Honey again, once again, for enlightening us of what was done and your accomplishments to show, that no matter what, just like she said, she's a God-fearing woman. He always on time.
Yes, Lord.
And sometimes you got to step out on faith, just like Honey did. Step out on faith. Like, now this me talk because Honey, she probably don't say it. Step out on faith and go back and whip on the coach that say you couldn't do it.
See, that's coming from a petty man. He's so petty.
I'm petty. Whip up on that coach because you know what? That butt whipping is eternal. That's an eternal butt whipping. That game not gonna be played no more. That's it.
Right.
He earned that because he took her half inch. He earned that. I bet he wish he ain't gave it back. I bet he wish he ain't gave her that inch back now. But
Hey, Honey, the floor is yours. Go ahead and close this out.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you all so much for allowing me to tell part of my life story, because I'm sure a lot of my sorrow, and even a lot of my family members probably didn't even know that. So I'm appreciative of you allowing me this opportunity to do this. And I love you all. And thank you so much for everything. And always remember, God first, and everything's going to be all right.
there you go.
There you have it. Come back next week. Peace.